Alright, so what is going on, you guys? Sorry if it's a little loud. I tried to use a better mic so it wouldn't be as loud. But yeah, let's get started. So today we gotta upgrade this server down here. It's an HP it's a HP ProLiant DL360G5. Basically, so we're gonna max that out at 32 gigs of FB-DIMM RAM, taking it from the top server because that top server is a lot easier to upgrade than that one. Because that one's, it's a whole process taking it out. As if we look, you can see, you can imagine that it would be a lot of work to take out. Instead of this one, I can just pop off the top and I can upgrade it. We're going to put in a quad port NIC that does not end up working because it doesn't support ESSi. So yeah. What else are we going to do with it? We are going to put a RAID battery in there. And we're going to put some new CPUs in there. So it's going to be two quad-core Intel 775s. My bad, 771 socket. And yeah, so we're going to do that. And eventually I plan on getting some hard drives that properly mount in there. Instead of having ghetto rigged it. And I will be having a video come out to explain this whole server rack. Not sure if I said that already. But as you can see, I'm running quite some stuff over here. If I got 24... gigabit Ethernet ports running, and then that server we built not too long ago. It's 8 terabytes. I think I'm up to now. I ended up replacing all the 500 gigs with with terabyte ones. So theoretically, I only get 6 out of there because of the RAID 6. And then up here, I got some ghetto rig. But we can go over this in the future video of this in its full glory. So for now, I gotta get that server out, and next you see is me taking it apart. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, so this is all what's going in the server. We got the RAM over here, their FB-DIMMs, ECC of course. Then we got two quad cores here. We got our RAID controller battery, because if you don't have that, it disables write cache backing. And your hard drives are extremely slow because it does not use the onboard one. And then this is a low-profile 4-port NIC, or quad gigabit NIC. And so we gotta install this and let's see how that goes. So to open a server, some of you know this if you work with a server, so you pop this up and you pull it up and it slides back and then you pick this up. Now some of you might be asking me, why did I not just buy RAM instead of pulling it from my other server? Well, why did I pull it from my other server and put it in here instead of waiting to buy it? First off, I didn't have money. Second off, it's easier to install stuff in my other server than it is in here. So I want to max this server out right now so I don't have to deal with that in the future. I actually got to grab the bracket for that too. So there's a couple things that we have to do to pull this out. I think these are all finger tight. No, maybe not. Oh, great. Alright, so let's pull this out for now. This is the RAID controller. I have 256 megabytes of cache RAM. And basically why you want the battery is because if your power goes out, then you lose all the cache that was in here. So that is why you want a battery on that. So let's pull the CPUs out then, I guess. This can come out too. Let's do CPUs first. So, I mean, they made it pretty easy to install these. I mean, every one is meant for fast changes and set for PCI Express things. So these are just your standard 771 thing. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I didn't even realize. There's heat pipes in this. Oh, you can't really say it. Oh yeah, you can. Zoom in on that. You can kind of see the heat pipes in that, so I thought that was pretty cool. These are actually the nicest coolers that I use. So now that we're on the CPU, it's just like any other CPU. You pull the retention arm down, push it up, remove this stupid thing, and then you have your CPU. Oh my god. Now I don't have thermopaste, so yeah. So I'm just going to install these CPUs without thermopaste. I'm a genius, am I right? Don't do this, whatever you do. I'm relying on the existing thermopaste on here, if it's not out of focus, on there, because there is quite a bit. Ooh, this is actually flipped, 90 degrees? Yeah, 90 degrees. That's odd. I wasn't expecting that. Put that out. Put the new one in. The ones that were in here were quad cores. I'm putting in dual core. I mean, No, the ones that were in here were dual cores, and the ones that I'm putting in are quad cores. So, yeah. So it should give me a significant boost in running more VMs, especially with the RAM. So let's get started with that now. So these are FB DIMMs in here also, and what you do is you just pop this out. Oh god. And then they're a little bit different than these, but it should serve the same purpose. These are 2 gig kits. Alright, it would have been nice if I knew about this tool earlier. Apparently it comes with a tool. I'm pretty stupid. I still gotta install the coolers on this too. So apparently you just use the tool like any other tool, and you just turn the screw and it should come out. This is actually pretty helpful. I don't think my other server came with this. Okay. And you might be asking me, why is there internal USB ports on servers? You can also run off a USB port, because usually there are low, the operating system that you usually run on servers aren't as big as the ones that you run off of like Windows or your home computer, but the databases for servers are usually pretty big. So you usually use a SAN for your database, and then internal storage as a USB for your storage for the server. Alright, so I don't know why they gotta make things so complicated for servers. Like, why can't you just put this in here like a normal person? There we go. Alright. So you can see here I took off the bracket, so I gotta put the bracket back on. Alright, so let's install both of these. Now this is going to go in the high profile side, and then this is going to go in the low profile side. I didn't even know they made low profile quad ports. Actually, I bought this expecting it to put in this side, but I don't know. So if we look at this, you can see here, you got this side, and then you got this side. Okay, there's all my Ethernet ports. I hate how one's upside down, but I gotta deal with that. There we go. And then where's that tool at? So I don't. Oh, funny. I'm missing the thing of RAM. Alright, well that's fantastic. I could not find it, so I'm just going to install this one for now then. I mean, no, it's going to stay in here because I'm never taking this stupid thing apart, but yeah. Alright, let's install the RAID battery, which goes somewhere around here. I lose track, so I found it. It blended in right there. Alright, so RAID controller battery, I believe goes, this gets taken out if I don't break anything. Okay, it's a module of fans. There's 6 there. Cool. And then this is the battery right here. So this battery is now bad. It's not puffed up. Usually they puff up. I got a new one here though. Yeah, it is actually a little puffed up. You won't be able to see it on camera, but yeah, it's right here. It's puffed. And we got some CPUs that we still got to put away. So we shoot some B-roll now that this is all put back together, and then we can continue. I mean, this would be pretty much the end.